Believe in yourself. Be a fighter. Never give up. Life is once you're breathing, there's hope, and there are numerous opportunities. All right, Kevin is an extrovert. Like I'm very outgoing. I'm always I'm always trying to better myself. Always trying to take on some project. Some of them I finish them. Some of them I leave them halfway. But just that spirit of trying to achieve more. I love sport. I'm a avid Manchester United fan. Like eat, sleep, Manchester United. Yeah, yeah, man. See, I wore my Manchester United shirt for you guys today. I love. I used to play a lot of pool. I love playing pool. Um, I love music. Like I write a lot. I write poems. I write songs. I even recorded some of my songs. I even have a mixtape from back in the day too. So I love music. I'm always in the studio in my spare time. I'm always writing. I love social media, as I told you guys before. Um, I love motorsports. I'm usually at almost every motorsport event. I have friends who are in motorsports, so you can understand the connection. Um, I'm just an outgoing person. I just love to have fun, and I like my space too, like my quiet time as well. Like not all the time I really like to be around people, but you can't really tell that because I'm always with people.
Tell us your story. What is it that happened to you, and when did this happen?
Let's date back to November 2020. I was just heading home on the Bogue Road and saw a vehicle approaching very fast, and I saw the vehicle. But because the vehicle was on my side of the road, there wasn't much that I could do. So I was just there and hoping that the vehicle would slow down, but the vehicle kept coming and we had a head-on collision. And I stepped out of my vehicle and tried to approach the other vehicle, but the driver just drove away. Tried to chase the driver, but then, efforts were futile, so I just parked on the side of the road. I was just there waiting and just looking at my vehicle. I was there for maybe about 10 or 15 minutes. And then someone came. Other persons were coming to check on me, but there was this particular person that came and he was asking me a few questions about the accident. And I thought it was just random, so I engaged in conversation. And I just turned away my head for a second to plug the charger into my phone, and I just felt different, like I was somewhere else, like I was floating. And I realized afterwards that I got shot.
How many shots? And where were you shot?
One shot to the neck.
What do you think really transpired? Why the person would come back even after an accident to come true?
If you know me or know of me, you know that I'm a very easygoing guy. Really, I won't say I'm a loner, but my circle is very tight, so I'm not really with a lot of people or would have anything with anyone. So I didn't think it was like an act where somebody intentionally tried to do something to me. Well, the bullet penetrated my spinal cord, and as a result, affected all my limbs, my body, also affected my breathing. Because the level at which the bullet pierced my spinal cord was high up. I'm going to use medical terminology here. My cervical column was C6 and C7 that got damaged. So it affected a lot of things in my body, including my breathing. So it was pretty bad. I was unable to move any at all after the incident.
What did it take to save your life? Because I recall they were asking for help for you to go overseas. Were you treated in Jamaica or you went overseas?
I was treated in Jamaica. I believe when it just happened, a lot of people were in panic mode. No one knew exactly what had transpired. And as a result, people just, um, people were just emotional, probably didn't get all the facts, all the details as to what had happened to me. So I guess people would make some judgment calls that probably may or may not have been the right one at the time. But it took a lot. It took my family, the doctors, friends to really get me out of that valley that I was in, because initially most people thought that I was going to die. I wasn't going to make it, and based on the signs of things, it would seem like the right calculation to make at the time. But I just think that the doctors did a great job, and everybody pulled it together, make sure that had the resources that I needed to survive. Being a person who is outgoing and adventurous, initially it was overwhelming to know that I'm not able to do the things I love doing, like just being about and working on some project, just to keep myself occupied. So that's the difficult part of the journey, not being able to move about as I normally would. I'm unable to do anything for myself, like even basic stuff, feeding myself, brushing my teeth. I'm able to sit up a bit now. Initially, I couldn't do any of that. And I'm able to move my arms as well. I'm not moving my legs yet, but I'm still hopeful about that. And my fingers are not moving as yet, but they're beginning to show signs of improvement. Welcome to my channel, Stimulate TV, and the very first episode of Open Floor with yours truly, Kevin Lewin. Well, as they say, when you speak about something, it makes you feel freer. It allows you to connect to people. Maybe there are other persons who went through something similar. So I wanted to be like a motivational voice for those people who might feel down or feel like the world is coming to an end because of their situation. So I did the channel just to enlighten people about my condition, and also just to be motivation to them. And I'm a guy who I love social media, so I always have some views about something. So like I'm using it as a platform to just showcase who I really am, and just to have fun, to earn a living as well, and just to be Kevin. Like I love being in that space where I'm able to connect with people. So the channel allows for that.
What has the response been like?
Wow, I mean, it's a little bit surprising. Like I'm so grateful and excited for the support that I've been getting for the channel. It's approximately a month old, and I've amassed over 600 subscribers already. And I think that's a milestone achievement for somebody who's just starting a channel. So I'm really grateful for the support from the tons of people watching the video, subscribing, sharing, liking. It feels good. I have people call me and tell me that they share it with even babies. Just kidding. So I feel good about that. I don't think people really understand, like when I tell them that this thing is really not affecting me the way some people might think it would affect me. I'm just thinking maybe one day I'm going to wake up and start walking again. Like I don't think about not being able to walk again. I don't process that. Don't think about it. That's not at the forefront of my mind. So I want people to just believe in themselves and believe that everything is possible. Everything is, there are no limits to possibilities. That's how I view life. That's how I look at it. So I would like people to have that kind of mindset. Just always think positive, be optimistic. I mean, it's a crazy world. I mean, it's terrible. A lot of people, I mean, you see it in Jamaica, you see it all over the world. People are so diabolic, you know what I mean? They have cult satanic tendencies. So you don't know what you'll encounter being like just going about your business every day. So, just be yourself, just be strong and always keep pushing.